Hello, everybody. Welcome to Wisdom Wednesday. My name is Kristen Gear. I'm the Director of Operations for BNI Arizona, and I get to help support all of the amazing chapters around this valley. And every single week, I come to you with a Wisdom Wednesday video that counts as one chapter education unit for watching. Make sure, guys, to log those chapter education units. I have been looking at the Power of One report, and there's been a lot of goose eggs in that chapter education unit column. So make sure to record these chapter education units. It's one CEU for every video that you watch of Wisdom Wednesday. If you want to check out past videos, if you go to this Facebook page, if you click on videos, it'll show you all of the past videos that have been posted. I've been doing this for, I think, almost 2 years now, so there are a lot of videos floating out there, all within about 15 minutes or less, full of great content, so make sure to check them out if you've missed any of the past videos. Plus, we also have tons of amazing chapter education unit materials in BNI Business Builder, so make sure to check that out. BNI Business Builder does also have an app, guys, so if you did not already know that, make sure to download the app. It's a great, easy way to listen to podcasts throughout the day if you have some downtime, but also checking out the BNI Business Booster series. That is an incredible series that BNI has provided, that they have brought in a lot of outside speakers for, so make sure to check that out. Also, I wanted to let you guys know that BNI is going to continue their 1 free year of membership for nonprofits, which is so exciting. I'm so excited to announce that for everyone because we did have it as a promotion in the beginning of the year, but we are going to continue it. We had the president of BNI USA at our directors meeting last Friday, and he announced that we are going to continue that 1 free year membership for nonprofits. And they're adding a lot of great materials in BNI Business Builder for nonprofits, so that way they can learn how to maximize their membership in BNI. Because it's just that first year that is free, but BNI is providing a lot of content specifically for nonprofits because they are unique in the way that they gain referrals and gain thank you for closed business in BNI. So they've created a class in BNI Business Builder specifically for nonprofits. So that way they can gain additional funds and be able to renew after their first year, right? So really great stuff. We're continuing to make an impact in our communities all over the world, which is just incredible and speaks volumes about what BNI as an organization is doing. So guys, our recent Wisdom Wednesdays have been all about the Connector Effect book and how to be a master connector. The very first week we talked about referral sources versus individual referrals, so hunting versus farming. Last week was week number 2, and we talked about all about our philosophy, giver's gain, so giving without expecting to receive anything in return, because the more you give, the more you will get in return. And so this week we're going to tie in a portion of the book because it goes over the 3 BNI secrets that accelerate your business growth. And so we're going to touch on only secret number 1. So that way you guys have to tune in to the next week's for secret number 2 and 3 if you didn't already get this book. So the secret number 1 to being a master connector is called the Connector Effect. So it's talks all about how each new connection you make increases the value of your referral network. So as your BNI chapter grows in the value of the, so BNI grows in value as your chapter grows and you complete your network. So this ties into the very first week that I talked about, all about the referral sources, guys. So if there are some key referral sources, those key professions that would take your business to the next level, if you don't already have those connections in your BNI chapter already, those would be an amazing thing to ask for to bring in as a visitor to your BNI chapter. So maybe you don't know a personal connection for someone in that profession, so make sure to ask for them in your chapter meeting. Each chapter should create a list of the top 10 to 15 professionals that you guys are looking to add, but within that list, as a chapter, I would make it as a list of the top professionals that your members are looking for. So not that the chapter's looking to add. So if you go and look at the top professions that BNI has in every chapter, if you're just going off of that contact sphere list and picking professions off of that list that you don't have, I would dive a little bit deeper, guys. Ask your power teams in your chapters who those top professions are that would change the trajectory of their business if they were a member of the chapter, and work together as a team to increase the value of your BNI chapter. Now, each value in each chapter is different, right? So it all depends on how many power partners that we have in our chapters. The great opportunity is if we don't have all of the power partners that we're looking for in our chapter, that is the perfect opportunity to search for those professionals to bring in onto your success team in your BNI chapter. So the connector effect says that you generate more referrals each year as you tap into the power of the connector effect. So they say that the second year of membership, you'll gain more business, more referrals than the first year of membership. And that goes true for the third year. If you are in your third year of membership in BNI, you will gain more referrals than your second and your first year. And it's all about the compounding of the connector effect, those relationships that you build over time, that trust that you build. It goes on to say that some people can, in essence, potentially build this connector effect without BNI. But with BNI, you get to work together as a team and use the tools that BNI has provided, because BNI provides so much education and tools on really how to maximize your membership, how to build your business by referral. And so that's what BNI is all about. So let's work on this secret number one about being the connector effect and really focus on those top professions that would totally change the trajectory of your business. Make sure that your chapter has those referral sources in it. And if not, let your leadership team know who those key referral sources would be, that the entire chapter can work together as a whole to increase the value of your BNI chapter. The sky is the limit, guys, of how many chapter members can potentially be in a BNI chapter. It's not about the numbers, it's all about the connections and who those connections are. Tim Roberts said in a past video about the power of one is it's all about, it's not about the number of the members in your chapter, it's all about the connections. And in that referral, the contact sphere sheet, it's all about balance in those contact spheres, because we want to create an equal opportunity for success for all members in our chapter. So let's work on together as a team to build the value in our chapter and really work on honing in on those key referral sources that would benefit so many members in our chapter. So it's not about just accepting or inviting anybody and everybody into our chapters. Let's get super specific, guys. Let's increase the value dramatically in our chapters with really focusing in on those key professionals that would totally change our business in our chapter. So if you have questions about that, let me know. I'm happy to send you the contact sphere that has some key professionals. If you want some ideas of some professions, if you're like, I'm not sure what professions would totally change the trajectory of my business, let me know. I'm happy to set up a one-to-one, kind of brainstorm and think of some ideas maybe outside the box of professions you may not have thought of that would be incredible referral sources. So it would be people that would see your target market. So whether it's due to a life situation or something that happened, if you look at your top 10 referrals, your top 10 clients, what is the similarity between all of them that another professional would also see that target market? Because then you could pass referrals back and forth, and business is just going to explode, guys. So let's focus on this connector effect and focus on those referral sources to grow the value of our chapters. If you have any questions, let me know. But that concludes this week's Wisdom Wednesday. Looking forward to seeing you all next week. And remember to record one chapter education unit for watching. Thanks so much, guys. We'll see you next week.